SalttyShow, and welcome back to Civilization VII Season 1, playing as Mexico with Pachacudi on Episode 9. Hope you guys doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always, but you rejoin us as we continue along our way in the final era of the game. Just trying to knock out the last few bits of legacy paths that we have, and really just enjoying a pretty peaceful game so far, or peaceful introduction to the era. We're gonna send you there. I really don't know what the best case scenario is to use for the migrants, but also I want to get it out of the way that I am currently using a mic. I'm testing it for this week. It's a dynamic mic. It is, however, on the cheaper end of the spectrum, so let me know what you think. Let me know if it sounds any better or you don't notice a difference, but fingers crossed you guys don't hear my PC fans burring in the background anymore, and maybe it blocks out some of the more agitating background noise that was picked up by my previous mic. I love my other mic to death. It was really good, but it picks up a lot. And not to mention when I play games with my wife or our family, we game in the same room, so it's rather jarring for whoever we're talking to, honestly, and I feel bad for them. Especially from me, because I am an extremely loud person. My family is in general, but me particularly, I'm very loud sometimes. As you all might tell if you watch my Empire series with the Musket Fire, or any other series if you've been a long-time viewer.
The one who adapts.
We have researched political theory, and I really don't know what to put in this new slot here. I don't want specialist costing more. That seems like a bad idea. 30% overbuilding, though, actually sounds like a good one. We can grow a town. I think happiness is by far one of the best. Ooh, we could get furs. Or whales. Get furs. We can grow another city here. And going from the civic tree, we could master this. I'm gonna grab that just in case. I might boost our ability. Wait a minute. Mexico. Oh, so wait, you pick? Plus 3 cabinets in the capital. Oh. You pick. But we can't do those. Right. I don't think we can do these because we are we're a special government type. If I'm not mistaken. Food and happiness towards maintaining. Oh, okay, that actually would be pretty good. It'll actually reduce that problem. Go ahead and give me a new army commander. I would love for it to actually tell me where I can. What is this? Plus 4 food, plus 4. 3 gold, 3 happiness when unassigned. I honestly like the unassigned perk more than I like the normal one. We now have a trade route. We could get a lot of oil. I'd like to establish it with you, though. I'm so glad this is working now, by the way. That was such an annoying thing where I had to move the merchants, and I don't know why it was unfortunately just stuck to me. But I'm glad it's done with. Go ahead and help them out. So we have an excavator here, but we don't have... Hegemony Civic to unlock. Oh. Complete the Hegemony Civic to unlock research. Is that a thing? Oh, it's right here. I see. So this is exploration age. This is antiquity. Cool. Still haven't found anything yet, but cool. As we continue going, I'm gonna start feeding in my input to, wow, Jesus, to the game on what I thought about playing it as my first go-to. They already have a railroad system, so that is pretty cool. I have really enjoyed playing Civ 7 for the most part. I'm agreeing. I don't know how many of you actually watch like the Yogscast and stuff like that, but based off one of their most recent videos, they talked about they're doing a new run where they're playing just Antiquity, and I do kind of agree. Antiquity was by far the most fun for me, I think, in this season. It was a lot of learning, I believe, and just the world kind of remains the same. So I'm gonna be pressing internal as I talk here, but when I was under the assumption when it came to this stuff that I really thought the crisis system was gonna do a lot more, and I was curious how they were going to utilize new civs as they went, and like, you know, an ever-growing smaller world. While I think this system isn't horrible, it's most definitely lackluster when it comes to the crisis. Last era was rather the happiness definitely became a problem, but it most definitely didn't lead to any significant issues. I just went about my day. I mean, we didn't even suffer. I don't even know if rebellions are in this game because we never suffered anything that was truly negative. Now, this could very much change based on what difficulty you're playing or if you're playing with multiplayer, but at least from my first go around, I could completely ignore the crisis system. It mattered nothing to me.
Cross the sea and what?
Alright. I don't actually like any of those. That's one of the first things I'd like to note is the crisis. You basically can ignore the crisis system. At least from my first playthrough. Ooh, a commander. Ah, this is the one that we just got here. I like maneuverability. I would love to start pumping out railway stations. We can actually buy one. And I think we can actually get one there and 8 gold. It would replace the armor, which, yeah, we probably definitely don't need. We now have a railroad. Pretty cool. Going back to production. So we now have a commander here. Let's go ahead and get some soldados. Construction of rail station, yes. Gladly will take that. Alright, when it comes to our legacy pads, make sure we're tracking these. Alright, when it comes to that, we need research mass production and flight. Mass production isn't even here. Mass production there, flight's there. So I know I just... Oh, radio. Combat strength production on buildings, oil rigs. Combat strength on infantry. Alright, combustion it is. That's going to give us the Dreadnought, a land ship, and a cruiser. I do hope this doesn't seem like we're going to be getting too much more. I mean, I can feel impending battles coming off with the people that we've been fighting with for ages. But other than that, I don't see. So okay, we can get these, but we have a unique policy, I thought. So I don't know what's going on there. I would like to get hegemony. Now, of course, we could get the plains politicos. which would unlock a lot of things for our unique civilization. But we're gonna really try to min-max, or not min-max, but gear towards doing what we need to do. And you're gonna just fortify for now. Okay, can you find anything? I doubt it. Alright, you found the edge of the world there. Terra Australis only has one. Alright, we need to move back to Rodina because research is required. Make sure they make their way back. On a positive note for Civ, as I know I just dogged one of its systems, I would like to call out one of the biggest things to me that I've already touched on a lot in this series is, for the most part, they've done a really good job with the atmosphere of the game. It is... Give them balls. It is pretty spot on when it comes to the music so far. I have enjoyed thoroughly listening to it. I feel like it repeats a lot, but eventually you're going to get that no matter what you do. But the music has definitely been on par with the 4Xs of the past. Getting a new ship of the line somewhere. Of the past, it's definitely not been a downgrade or anything like that, so that is a really good positive note. And it's also boosted. And most of all, I think we actually have some wonders here we could work on. I really enjoy that. Let's knock out some wonders. Yeah, get rid of that. When it comes to a specialist, see, this is what I'm talking about. The music is so good. It's very, very beaty. I like it. I could just bob my head to this all day. That's actually going to help a lot there with their happiness. But most of all, one of the things that really is drawing me into Civ when it comes to playing long term is... Alright, I think you're going to go chill right there. Is the art style of the game. I really enjoy this return or blend of realistic, well, definitely a blend of realism with their Civ 6 approach of the more, we'll say, artistic approach. This is just a beautiful looking game to me. I really love it. When it comes to that, like, I mean, just look at these cities. Like, I don't actually know how to get rid of the UI, but just they've done a really stellar job at making these cities look beautiful. Like, it's just really nice. And I mean, and this is just one branch you've taken out of all of the civs, with Mexico being our final pick, but obviously you go north and the culture and the atmosphere changes, the buildings change. They've done a really solid job there. I think, in fact, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I feel like the amount of artistic approach they've done to where they've made every civ and leader kind of feel unique, it really limited their ability to put out a lot. But I think it's one of the most fleshed out civ games, at least to my knowledge. You can refute me in the comments below, I don't mind at all. But it is by far one of the most fleshed out Civ games at the point of release. At least that's what I've been seeing a lot of. That it has a lot of nice little systems that have not always been in the base games. I do worry, there are some definitely caveats. The amount of players you can have is by far one of them, a max of, I think, what, 8? Total. I think this is the biggest map you can play on. So, I mean, that's quite unfortunate. I do remember firing up I will take that. I remember firing up Civ 5 when I was a child and maxing out the amount of players you could have as an AI on a little cheap laptop my parents got me to start out PC gaming with, and just basically blowing up the laptop. It could not run with how many people are playing, and you can't really do that in this game, or at least not to my knowledge. You have a maximum, and then you're stuck there. But I really do think they've just, at least for players like me, they have nailed the world perfectly. Like, I cannot, when it comes to 4X, this is by far just one of the most beautiful games on a world, that is, at least. Is it prettier than Humankind, in my opinion? I'd say Humankind is a little different. Humankind takes a bit more of an artistic approach when it comes to their world. It still does involve realism, though, so I wouldn't hesitate to include them in the same vein. When it comes to realism and their approach with that, I think Civ 7 definitely takes the cake. When it comes to artistic approach and the ability or the look of it, I still would tip my hat towards Humankind, I believe. They're really neck and neck for me. I love Humankind. I got a sweet little spot for it. Everybody hates it, or at least from what I've seen, everybody hates it. But I've really enjoyed it. I mean, I have 5 seasons of it on my channel, clearly. So it'd be hard for me to dethrone Humankind. Alright. We're in an alliance with you. Let's do all that. And there. Excuse me. Hopefully with the new mic y'all didn't even hear that, but... So I'm curious, we have a unique government type, but apparently we can just swap, we can pick a civ or a government type, because she chose communism, which is interesting. She's allied to Machiavelli. That's a unique situation to be in. Yeah, I don't know. Short and sweet, this game is beautiful. They have really nailed that. Joined. So he's joined democracy. I figured we'd have to stay Revolution as our government type. I'm pretty sure it's the benefit of choosing Mexico. You get a unique government. But I guess you can switch.
Every passion borders on the chaotic, but the collector's passion borders on the chaos of memories.
I don't know about you all, but that audio chime in there broke my headset for a minute and scared me to death. That is very pretty.
So ready.
And we've also unlocked that combustion. I think we're going to get a land ship here for our commander. And when it comes to technology, we can now get mass production. Still can't get flight yet, so let's work towards getting that. Because, oh, well, we could research mass production, but that's fine. Let's give... I really think we have to do that, because I don't know what else I'd want. Okay. Charlemagne is really hanging on by a thread here. I'm kind of worried you're not going to be a long-term friend. Now, you're very friendly. You're very friendly with everybody, though. How about we counter spy? That's fine. Keep rolling. Surprise, Charlemagne's still in the game. Alright, we're doing has 2 exploration artifacts. Right there is one. Okay. Wow, the commander ship looking pretty cool. So I do want to do this. I want to see what happens here. Oh no. Don't you dare. I swear to God, they're gonna get there first, aren't they? Losers, how dare they? Give me another land ship. I will gladly take a schoolhouse. Not that we get to use a land ship anytime soon. Oh, they're gonna get it, aren't they? We're here first. Oh, they're not gonna let us take it. Rude. So rude. And this continent is so huge. Okay, there. We can go up there. And there. Okay, let's try to go north then. Really don't know what we need to do with you, but I just realized how much gold we have. Holy crap. Nations are dividing. Go for some food. How about you go over there?
The well-being.
6 influence. Alright, we don't need any of that. Build a museum. So we gain a cultural attribute. We'll knock that out too. Huh. So I mean, if that's the case, I would do. I mean, I would just pick democracy. But we don't need that. What am I doing? We need to work towards something else. Hegemony, we'll need that, so we're gonna knock that out. First cultural attribute we've given him. Is our... yes. Oh no. Wrong person. Yeah, we want you to move, and move fast. There's excavators, or explorers, crawling all over our island, or our continent. I would like for them to leave. Go ahead and give me a merchant. Man, I can't wait till they fix that and they make this a skippable event. Oh, got some sepoys there. 6 food would be great. Oh, actually, yeah, we need to be working towards... We don't have any city-states. Yep. Work towards the food there. Help them out. Perfect. Oh, don't break. Establish it with Burl or Ostia there. Discovered a new continent. Oh, Terra Australis, right. Very cool indeed. Excuse me. I do enjoy the border maps. I really do. I like what they did here with this being the frozen wastelands. Cannot traverse there. For you, give me Sodore. Yeah, we have 2 land ships. That'll be 2 infantry to cover them. We're making progress north. Lots of things going on. Isabella's actually got a quite little military here. She has picked anything that isn't founded a city yet. She has managed to found. Oh, she actually owns Roma. That is unique. Don't know how she got her hands on that, but definitely did. Oh, gosh darn it. Of course. I doubt you can head here and do anything. We're gonna find out. Trunk check. Oh, yes, we will.
Mảnh đất này sẽ đấu tranh với các ngươi. Các ngươi sẽ chuốc lấy thất bại.
We have so much influence. There you go, buddy. Ooh. Ooh. Lafayette, buddy. Going to war. Fine. I'm less concerned about him. He's on a whole nother island. Let's go ahead and grab... Why not snag the red fort? There you go. Knockout flight as well. We're now at war with Trunk check here. We can begin. Really wish I didn't have to do this manually. We're getting some pretty cool looking units though. I really enjoy that. You need a soldier. Get a howitzer here. With our immense wealth. Go ahead and start investing in the railway system. All the way north, I think. this is how you spend money. Holy crap. And that should connect them all the way. I would hope. We need mass production for that, but yes, war is upon us. Oh, come on now. Alright. So much for peace. Peace was not meant to last, it seems. Okay, yeah, they're coming all right. In the at home, our people suffer a happiness penalty. I think they're doing just fine. Okay, so we can't do anything there, so let's head here. Move by rail. We're gonna start making our way. Start plopping howitzers down everywhere. Or they're gonna come for Barcelona. Alright, they've got a good amount of land ships. That's not too hot. We do have our own, though. Let's get them moving. Get them moving fast. Go ahead and do a coordinated attack. Having none of you all deployed, that was not what I meant to do. We're gonna pull you back one. Bomb the shit out of them. Good shooting. We have more troops on the way. If anything, howitzers seem to be the way to go. Mass artillery bombardment. Our revolutionaries are rolling against tanks right now, so how about you knock? I'm enjoying this. Go ahead and start pillaging everything we can. Move our cannons up here. Doing rather swell for themselves, honestly. Oh, you're fine. Now let's move this howitzer to cover this rear side here. Keep sniping their commander out. Now this is what I call a modern war. Oh, dear lord. Alright, yeah, Revolutiones are taking quite the beating.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember.
I don't know. Go and ask them. That was really stupid to say. I do apologize. Wow.
The world
Oh, we
is
built.
the place we prove real by dying in it.
Wow. Two wonders completed in one turn. Very nice.
The face of a city changes.
We got 2 free texts from that, thankfully. Let's go ahead and plop one there. Our commander over here leveled up. Let's go ahead and get attacking. When it comes to fighting, we can get one more wonder. I think we will. With all the wonders we can get. Go ahead and get the modern bridge. And then back to the war front. This is how you do it. Get our cannons to the front line. I think we just knocked out their commander there. Yeah, that was some good shooting. You're gonna try and heal. Okay, so you can excavate. Awesome. Holy crap.
Min thorn is over, Ja, man skall...
I cannot imagine why Charlemagne would declare war on me like that, but to each their own. Give me a department store somewhere nice. I love how we're at war with over half the lobby. And they're like, you can technically trade. Oh, yeah. Knock out the land. Good shooting, good shooting. Our second wave of infantry or troops should almost be here. But with us being at war with half the lobby, and I'm not sure when I started recording everybody, I'm going to assume I am unfortunately out of time. So all of a sudden we're at war with Charlemagne, Trinchek, Amina, and Lafayette. No, Machiavelli. So we have quite a ongoing crisis. We're 35% through the last age on turn 70, and we have broken out in basically what I would consider our World War I. With how we're fighting here, I would say World War I. But I can foresee Chunchak losing this engagement if I had to do so ourselves. Mass artillery bombardments will guarantee our victory. Not to mention we have another army coming up to reinforce. Without further ado, if you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe as always, as I have been your host Salty and my co-host Winston. And we will see you all in the next episode. But until then, peace out everybody.